What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another NBA High Five video with your boy for this Friday NBA slate. It is 11 games. I am extremely excited to get into it. We cashed last night in NBA. It was a great night for NBA, and NFL came short because, that showdown was horrendous. I hate when these showdown slates, like especially on Thursday leading into the new week, are weak as hell. I hate when they're I know there was isn't there like some like normal thing that's happened over the years where showdown slates tend to be letdowns on majority of the time? Like when it comes to score wise, like we've smashed showdown slates on DraftKings, FanDuel, and shit this year, but I'm talking about period. Like, isn't there some like superstition that showdown scoring ends up being trash every time? I don't know. I don't know. If y'all have heard about that, let me know in the comments. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, that showdown slate was weird, and it was not very fun for me. I'll tell you that. So. Let's go ahead and get it into this NBA slate, and let's get it, man. I'll be dropping the final look video for NFL as well, breaking down position by position. We'll talk about everybody we like. After I'm done with this NBA video, I'll go do that. And then I will see y'all at the live show today. I will be live at 3 p.m. Central on this YouTube channel. So make sure you hit the notification bell next to subscribe after you subscribe, so it lets you know when I start the live show. And pretty much you can just come in there. Everybody just asks a bunch of different questions. We pretty much just go over ideas with everybody in there and have a good time and just chill. So make sure you come join me at 3 p.m. Central, and let's get this money tonight, man. 11 game slate. I am excited to finish off the week with a bang here leading into the weekend. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. So, starting off at point guard, the guy that I really like here, greenlightdfs.com to join the squad, by the way, and follow me on Twitter at cam_ATL. A lot of people hit me up and was like, hey, man, what's your Twitter? I can't get in touch with you. At cam_ATL is the best way to get in touch with me. That is the way that I answer, immediately. That's how you get in touch with me. It comes through my phone like a text message. So when you hit me up on Twitter, it's pretty much like you're texting me. So follow me on Twitter at cam_ATL, and it'll be easy for me to get back to you and answer any questions. All right. Also, I'll be posting my usage slash fantasy point per minute slash um, whatever, all that good stuff on the NBA Access page as well. I'll be putting my chart there with the usage, fantasy points per minute, and defense versus position chart. I'll be putting that on the NBA Access page as well. So not only when you join with the squad will you get the lines later on tonight, but you will get my chart with information on it, as well as access to the optimizer as well, so you can see like pivot options and my personal projections for the day as well. All right. So starting off at point guard, let's finally get into it. Feels like I've been talking forever. DAngelo Russell really sticks out to me here, man. And this is kind of more of like a gut call because there's no really injuries giving him a bump. You guys know how normally I like to play it. I like to go position by position, and every position be getting some type of bump for some type of reason. Now, he's not getting an injury bump here. And remember, this is the high five. This is first gut call on the slate. There's only so much research I've been able to do to this point so far. So don't just, lock these guys in and not do anything else the rest of the day. I'll update you guys if anything has changed in the live show later on at 3 p.m. Central. But as of right now, I really like the price on DAngelo. That's a big thing for me. The big thing for me is the price on DAngelo and the matchup against the Lakers. The Lakers team as a whole have not cared to play any defense so far this year. They have been giving it up to point guards especially. They've been absolutely getting wrecked. They gave up over 44 to Lowry, over almost 70 to Ball. I believe that's Lonzo Ball that dropped that or something. It might have been LaMelo, but I'm not sure. One of the Ball brothers. Damian Lillard, Shai Gilchrist-Alexander. All these guys smashed. Okay, Kevin Porter Jr. Everybody has smashed the Lakers. D'Angelo Russell's in a good spot here, man. D'Angelo, of all people, is one of those guys who really has high upside. He dropped 52 against Memphis November 8th, coming after an injury. He was off a couple days and then, boom, came in, dropped a 52, and played 41 minutes. So he's good. He doesn't have any type of minutes limit. He's going to play a good bit of minutes here against the Lakers, and it's a fantastic matchup. And at only 7-2, my thing is y'all know me. In cash games, we want a floor of 5x. Okay, we want a floor of 5x the price. So if you pretty much make this about 35 to 38 or something like that for 5x, I feel pretty good about that. I feel like he's going to hit that 40 marker plus here against the Lakers. It's a fantastic matchup. So I really like Russell. He's a guy who sticks out to me price-wise. Now we have Vooch out for Chicago, so that's going to be a big bump to a few guys, and I'm going to start off with their main offensive player, Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine had a downish game against Dallas this last game, only getting 33. But the matchup's not amazing against Golden State, but Anthony Edwards did just drop 60 plus against them in their last game. And at the end of the day, LaVine is a big part of the Chicago offense, and he gets to go without Vooch. You take Vooch. Vooch is a high usage player. All right, Vooch is a guy who makes a big impact offensively and defensively. You take him off the floor, there's some usage to be spread around. So I like a lot of Chicago guys today, and Zach LaVine is a guy that gets a solid bump to me. I would not be surprised if he dropped like a 50 piece here in Golden State. They're going to need him to show up to compete against Golden State. Golden State's been a fantastic team this year, so they're going to need LaVine to really step up here, and I think he's going to have an amazing game, especially with Vooch off. His usage is going to spike, so really like this spot for Zach LaVine. I'll talk about another Chicago guy in a second, but I'm going to start off with Jeremy Grant. Let's talk Jeremy Grant. Kelly Olynyk will be missing for Detroit. So there's some value to be had on the Detroit side, but I'm going to start it off with Jeremy Grant here. Jeremy Grant is in a fantastic spot here. I mean, he's going to be the power forward against Cleveland, and Cleveland's been giving it up to the position specifically. It's a great spot for him. You take Kelly Olynyk off that offense, there's some usage to go around. And Jeremy Grant, I mean, you look at this last game, he looked amazing. Dropped 51 DraftKings points against Houston. He's been fairly solid. He does have a lowish floor. I don't like the 16 and the 18 we've seen against Brooklyn 2 times already this year, but the 40 plus, the 50 plus type of potential that he has, especially with Kelly Olynyk off the floor. Jeremy Grant is definitely a guy who's going to get more shot attempts today, and he's definitely a guy that I'm interested in at power forward. All right. Now, the value that I was talking about, I'm going to go Tony Bradley as a value today. Tony Bradley will probably be getting the start at center, depending on if they decide to get cute because of Golden State playing small ball and they play a different route. But I'm expecting Tony Bradley. Tony Bradley is the expected starting center, and at the end of the day, he's bare min 3K in a solid matchup. This is a good spot here for Tony Bradley, man. At the end of the day, he's going to most likely start. As of right now, like I said, he's just projected starter. I don't have any confirmed lineup news at this moment. But with Vooch out, I'm expecting Tony Bradley to get the start as center, and he is an amazing value play. Might be locked value as we go. Along on the day today. I really like him here. I don't see how people really don't play him if he's going to get the start officially. Yes, there is that chance of Golden State playing extremely small and Chicago not running much minutes for Bradley, but at the end of the day, if Bradley does officially get the start, he is starting at bare min 3K with a high usage player of Vooch out. So it's a big spot for Tony Bradley here. And I'm going to stick with the routine, man. He has yet to let me down. Ricky Rubio. I know he's not in the starting lineup, and I wish he would. But at the end of the day, this dude's getting starter minutes. He's playing 30 plus minutes. He's got the solid matchup against Detroit. It's a great spot here for Ricky Rubio once again, and they're just not really raising his price. They raised it about what? It's gone up about 500 dollars so far. So it's still a great situation here at home in Cleveland. As long as Sexton is out, Rubio's going to be in play at least until they elevate his price to the point where we don't really want to care. We don't really want to play it anymore. But as of right now, Ricky Rubio still under 6K. I feel pretty good about 36 or so DraftKings points, and that's 6x if you round it up to 6. So at 5.7, I mean, that's hitting value pretty safely for me if I believe that, and I do feel pretty confident in at 30 at the minimum, I believe. You know what I mean? So I think 5x is pretty damn good for cash games, and I feel pretty good about it. So that's it. That's the high five for today. We got DAngelo Russell in a fantastic matchup against the Lakers, but remember, you guys know how I love to play, so he is a spot that could possibly change. I love to take advantage of some type of injury bumps in every position, so that might change later on depending on injury news. But DAngelo Russell, at the end of the day, right now, it's just a price play, matchup play. I really think DAngelo Russell could smash today. Zach LaVine, no Vooch, getting a solid bump in usage here. Jeremy Grant, no Kelly Olynyk, getting a solid bump as well. Tony Bradley, no Vooch, once again, should be starting as of right now. I'm projecting he starts. I'm not 100% on that right now because we don't know, but he is projected to start. And then Ricky Rubio, still no Colin Sexton, and he's just been extremely solid. So like I said, I want about 5x from him, and he should give us that in cash games. All right? Thank you guys for joining me as always. GreenlightDFS.com. Join the squad. Make sure if you join the squad, you take advantage of your optimizer access. You take advantage of the chart that I provide on the NBA access page to give you legs up on the competition and allow you to, make little pivot decisions and stuff like that. If you're going for a top GPP spot to get unique and stuff, you can definitely use the Greenlight Optimizer projections, my personal projections that I love every day. And go from there. All right, y'all. I will see you in the final look NFL video I'm about to post in just a second. Let's smash week 10, and I'm out. Peace.